Breaking news. Gervonta Davis responded to Oscar De La Hoya stating, quote, "Ryan Garcia is the new face of pay-per-view, like it or not. Gervonta only did 200,000 pay-per-view a few times without Ryan. With Ryan, fight generates 1 million plus pay-per-view." End of the quote. Now, Gervonta responded by showing a picture of knocking down Ryan Garcia, where he made Ryan fly across the ring on his back. With that being stated, what Oscar De La Hoya should have said is that Ryan Garcia is the new face of taking a knee. That's about it. The only thing missing is that he didn't do it for a purpose, but if he did, we wouldn't even be calling him Ryan Garcia anymore. We would have called him Ryan Kaepernick. Legends have it, Ryan is still on his knee. All jokes aside though, what Oscar De La Hoya is doing is repeating the racial popular narrative in his comment section. Because when I made a video about Gervonta versus Ryan fight selling 1.4 million on pay-per-view, that's exactly the type of comments I was getting. But here is the million-dollar question for Oscar De La Hoya. I want everybody to ask Oscar De La Hoya this question on his social media. And if you are repeating Oscar De La Hoya talking point, then I challenge you to answer this question. If you want to talk about Gervonta's last few fights, then we want to know how many pay-per-views Ryan sold on his last few fights. I'll wait for the answer. If you guys see anybody repeating Oscar De La Hoya talking point, ask him the same question. How many pay-per-views Ryan sold his last fight? Matter of fact, let's make it easier for them. How many pay-per-views Ryan sold his entire career, compared to only one Gervonta fight? That's a rhetorical question. I mean, if we are going to base who's the face of pay-per-view based upon how many pay-per-views each fighter sold their last few fights, then the answer is unanimous. Because Ryan sold 0 pay-per-views his entire career, while Gervonta has been doing 225K, 250K, and even 300,000 plus pay-per-views, all by himself. Gervonta have always carried the entire events, the entire pay-per-views, all by himself. On the other hand, Ryan sold not a single pay-per-view. It ain't no secret, Tank has been selling out arenas all around the globe. While Ryan, on the other hand, in his own hometown, he couldn't sell. Matter of fact, Ryan last fight, they had to give away tickets, even though the tickets only cost $26 and Ryan still couldn't even sell them. Therefore, if you compare the gate and the pay-per-view numbers between Gervonta and Ryan when it came to their last few fights, this is not up for debate. Furthermore, we shall see how many pay-per-views Ryan is going to sell on his next fight. And we shall see how many pay-per-views Gervonta is going to sell on his next fight. We will compare them just to further debunk this silly narrative by Oscar De La Hoya and old media, since they hate to see a brother on top. They hate to see a fighter on the coincidental list, a fighter that has the complexion for the neglection as the face of boxing. This is old media biggest nightmare, and their nightmare has came to fruition. Listen, I could guarantee you Gervonta next fight, he will sell way more pay-per-views than Ryan Garcia. And I even doubt Ryan Garcia is going to fight on pay-per-view next, which if he don't, Oscar De La Hoya is going to look silly as hell. For him to claim that the face of pay-per-view Ryan can't even fight on pay-per-view. How are you the face of pay-per-view, but you don't even fight on pay-per-view? Maybe Oscar De La Hoya meant Ryan is the face of non-pay-per-view, or maybe the face of social media or something like that. However, just not pay-per-view, because that's Gervonta Davis. He is the face of boxing, the face of pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it. Hate it or love it, Tank is second to none. With the facts being laid out, drop your thoughts in the comment section below. subscribe below, and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi, TV. Peace. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Hey, what do you think of Canelo saying that you're his favorite fighter?
It's big, you know. Canelo is one of the top dogs in the sport as of right now, and he's a great fighter himself. So just having somebody like him to say I'm his favorite fighter is pretty like touching.
He calls himself the face of boxing, but it's been said on the All Access episode that whoever the winner of this fight will become the face of boxing. So do you plan to knock him off of that pedestal?
For sure. I think I'm the face of boxing already. If we being real, I think I'm the face of boxing right now. I think that Canelo going out the door, all the top guys. I mean, well, Canelo was probably the only one, but he's going out the door. So,
what responsibility comes along with that then? If you're going to take the mantle as the face of boxing, you know, in America,
just every time I'm in there, just put on a dominant performance. You know, just go out there and put on a great performance. I think that's what make me that star over everybody.
What do you feel when Canelo says that there's one guy that he likes to watch fight and that everybody should see fight? It's Gervonta Davis.
I feel as though that means a lot. You know what I mean? That means that, you know, it's about time for me to get back to the gym so I can work on some stuff so I can be able to continue to have people like that. You know what I mean? Just having somebody like Canelo, a top dog like that, actually speaking like about me, it means a lot. It makes me push harder to be great.
Thank you, guys. The winner of this fight, in your opinion, takes his place where when we talk about this division? 140, 135, in your opinion, Ron?
The top. Nobody else could do this. Nobody else could put this type of event. So whoever wins this is on top. It's point blank simple. It's, you know, whoever wins is the face of boxing, like everybody's been saying, and I truly believe that. You know, after this, you know, everybody's pay-per-view numbers are going to go up, either for him or myself, and it's just that simple.
Gervonta, your impressions. The winner of this fight is where in this division?
I feel as though I'm already that guy in the sport. Canelo going out the door. All these guys I'm the face of boxing. Let's just say that. And after this one, it's just me getting over the hump. That's it.